Ever heard of Jabez, a man whose story in the Bible spans just 2 verses yet holds a world of meaning? Jabez, a name that echoes through the halls of biblical history, is a character of intriguing brevity yet profound significance. His tale is nestled within the pages of the first book of Chronicles, precisely in the verses 9 and 10 of the 4th chapter. A name not commonly heard, Jabez, carries a poignant meaning. He causes pain. An unusual name for a man, don't you think? It's almost as if his life was predestined to be one of hardship and sorrow. But as we delve deeper into his story, we find that this man, christened with a name that suggests suffering, is far more than the sum of his moniker. Jabez, a man named for sorrow but destined for so much more. In the heart of his tale, we find a prayer that has echoed through centuries and resonates still today. Jabez, a man of honor, a man of faith, found himself in a moment of deep yearning, a moment of need. His heart echoed with a prayer, a plea to the Almighty. His voice, filled with sincerity and humility, reached out to the heavens, asking for a blessing, a divine favor. "Oh, that thou wouldest bless me indeed," he implored, his words carrying the weight of his longing. He didn't ask for riches or fame, but a blessing, a true testament to his humble nature and recognition of God's power. "And enlarge my coast," Jabez continued, his prayer unfolding like a heartfelt conversation with a dear friend. His request was not for more land or wealth, but rather an expansion of his influence, his ability to do good, to serve others, and make a difference. His plea continued, "And that thine hand might be with me." In these words, Jabez acknowledged the divine guidance he sought, a testament to his faith and trust in God. He understood that with God's hand guiding him, he could navigate life's labyrinth with grace and wisdom, and that thou wouldest keep me from evil. Here, Jabez asked for protection, not only from external harm, but also from the inner demons that could lead him astray. His request was for spiritual fortification, a shield against the forces that could disturb his peace and righteousness. Through his prayer, Jabez demonstrated a profound understanding of divine love, power, and protection. His words were a reflection of his faith, his humility, and his deep desire to live a life in alignment with the divine will. His prayer was a testament to his character, a man who sought not material wealth but spiritual prosperity, a man who understood that true blessings come not from worldly possessions, but from a life lived in harmony with God's will. A simple prayer, yet so profound, a plea that reached the heavens and moved the hand of God. And God responded, not with silence, not with indifference, but with affirmation. In the story of Jabez, we witness the power of sincere prayer. Jabez, a man born in pain, called out to the God of Israel and was answered. His prayer, simple and heartfelt, was a plea for blessing, for expansion, for protection from harm and pain. And God, in his infinite mercy, granted Jabez his heart's desire. This was no arbitrary gesture. It was an affirmation of God's boundless love and willingness to bless those who seek him sincerely. God's answer to Jabez's prayer wasn't just about granting requests. It was a demonstration of divine love, a testament to the power of faith and the beauty of humility. In answering Jabez, God showed us that he is not a distant deity, but a God who hears, who cares, who blesses. Jabez, once a symbol of pain, became a testament of God's favor and blessing. 2 verses, 1 prayer, and a lifetime of lessons. What then can we learn from Jabez? Well, Jabez's story, brief as it may be, is a rich tapestry of faith and humility. His sincere prayer was not just a plea, but an affirmation of his trust in God's benevolence. From him we learn the power of sincere prayer. Jabez didn't simply ask, he implored, putting his heart and soul into his words. His was a prayer of humility, acknowledging his need for God's hand in his life and his dependence on divine favor. His story is a testament to the importance of humility. Despite his sorrowful beginnings, Jabez didn't let his circumstances define him. Instead, he sought God's favor, demonstrating that humility is not a sign of weakness, but of strength. Jabez may have been a man of sorrow, but he became a man of significant blessing. His story, though brief, leaves a lasting impression of faith, trust, and divine favor.